So I've been teasing a new series for some time now. If you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen it, you may already know. But what I have done, and what you can tell from this title, I am live on Twitch right now, that people in the chat probably do not know. But what I have done is gone through every major series I have ever had on my channel and recreated each of those players in Madden franchise. So, for example, Jaguars franchise, major series on my channel, although it's kind of a long time ago now, we bring back players like DeMarcus Holmes, who is a star tight end. Most notably, Dennis Peoples, one of the best players in the history of my franchise series. He was unbelievable, and I have recreated each of these players at different points in their career. Some of them get like their super max, superstar X Factor, max overall player, and some players weren't even eligible for superstar or superstar X Factor because I have also created players that were involved in series before or outside of Madden, such as Riverside Royals monster in running back Reggie Gonzalez. Superstar dev, I've made him a rookie. He's never played in the NFL before because we've never seen him in an NFL series. It doesn't stop there. There are players like Greg Hall that you guys might remember. There is the stud quarterback in Adam Daniel. The entire roster of Lions franchise. That's Paul Garrison. That's Raphael Wilkinson. That's the undrafted superstar rookie free agent Assad Riley sitting right underneath him. That is Richie Owens. That's Rashad Reese. There's every player that features in Giants franchise, like Larry Smith, like Cody Bailey, George Talbot. That's right. I also have players that featured in the Following the Career of a Generational Player series. So we have George Talbot, the running back from that video. We have the defensive tackle that was in that series that played on the 49ers. And we also have the 49ers franchise players like Joey Cummings, who you guys probably don't remember, like Sanchez Heaney. We also have players that just have been in the Bengal cinematic universe, if you will, that aren't even on my team, such as a player that we really considered drafting in Florida State's Bryson Hendricks, who I need to give Superstar X Factor to. It's funny right now, I'm looking through the comments and I'm seeing all these different requests. Do you have this guy? Do you have that guy? Well, yeah, I have some of these 49ers players. Yes, I do have the Mack truck from the 300-pound quarterback video. Mac Hitchcock is in the series. Seeing requests for Reggie Knight, the star receiver that featured in the Following the Career of Generational Receiver, that was also in the Seahawks rebuild. Yes, Reggie Knight is in here, and he is a monster. Now, here's what I haven't told you guys. The reason that none of these players on these teams will even matter is because we are doing a fantasy draft series. All of these players will be up for grabs, and we'll have the chance to not only draft these players, but play against them in the same series, in the same universe. We also have some stars of certain career simulations and rebuilds. So Bradley Bonner is featuring in this franchise as well. That might not be a name that a lot of you remember, but he is on there. Not every team has them, but also Following the Career of a 99 overall player, Jeffrey Mallett, who actually appeared in a Madden 16 Falcons rebuild and was amazing, and then later featured down the line as well. I have pretty much everyone you could imagine in any of my videos or series ever, as long as they were created players, like Omar Williams from Ozark State, like Ben Bones, back to San Diego. Yeah, we're going to do the Chargers for the uniforms. The roster does not matter, as I've explained. Here we go. Officially time to start the series. Fantasy draft time. And this should be really fun. I wanted to do this live on Twitch so that we have chat feedback. And we have actually secured the number 2 overall pick. Only one player is off the board, and it's not even a Bengal franchise player. It's Lamar Jackson. Interesting. So, the real cheat code of this would be taking Jeffrey Mallett. He was in Following the Career of a 99 everything player. And in order to balance this out, I made Jeffrey Mallett 33 years old at the tail end of his career. But that would be the real cheat code way of doing things. But that's also a very short-sighted decision, as he's 33. Dennis Peoples is in here. Dennis Peoples would be a lot of fun. He was obviously a monster in my Jags franchise series and Desperados franchise series. All attributes are created exactly the way they were at one point in their career. So I do like that I've done that. Bradley Bonner was a monster receiver. Raphael Wilkinson in Lions franchise. Morris Dubose in Giants franchise. Cam Ford in Lions franchise. Ben Bones is obviously a monster. Reggie Knight. A lot of these players are in positions to develop. Alex Espinoza from the old Giants franchise. Jameel Holliman from Desperados franchise. Will Knight was in my Giants 20-year rebuild. Even Gregory Dowling, who was in the video of drafting until I find a generational player at the start of Madden 23. This bald beast with 97 speed. So we don't necessarily have to go quarterback with this pick, but we don't pick for... All right. The chat has spoken. I'm in on this. He is arguably the greatest player in any franchise series I've ever had. Dennis Peoples was a monster in Jags franchise, was a monster in Desperados franchise, and it should be fun to kind of go down memory lane. He will be my first pick. Dennis Peoples, welcome to my fantasy draft Chargers in my fantasy franchise series. Welcome back. As you can see, he is a monster. We didn't address quarterback, but there should be some options for us way down the board because there are more than 32 really good quarterback options, I would say. So he's my first pick, and I'm pretty happy about it. Keenan Allen goes to the Giants. We're at the back end of the second round now. Still going to be some really good players on the board, obviously. Where is the Hall monitor? People are asking about the Hall monitor. Braxton Turner, Jameel Holliman, Dontrell Cobb. You guys remember the Don? Here is Greg Hall. Oh, yeah. You guys remember Aaron Kelly from Lions franchise? He was the Vikings QB. He actually torched us one game. A lot of the quarterbacks are gone. Alex Soto's still here. Jeremiah Goldsberry's still here. Cody Bailey, obviously. I'm not going to do that. The JUCO quarterback from Riverside. He's not very good, though. All right, where's Dorian Hood? There he is. Dorian Hood. You've been asking about him. Here he is. He sucks. I don't know. I think we got to do it. This is a fun kind of redemption arc. We're going to go Alex Soto here. He's an 80 overall quarterback, star dev, not mobile, but he is very much a fan favorite. And it's a big reach technically, but we needed to grab a quarterback. And Alex Soto is always a fan favorite. And he is now on our team. No! Nick Duval goes to the Eagles? Say it ain't so. Come on. Oh, that's brutal. Nick Duval, come on. That hurts to see. That hurts to see. I kind of keep seeing Will Knight, and I'm like, he was a beast in the Giants' 20-year rebuild. He got up to such a high overall so fast. Is a little bit undersized, but really good speed. 99 man coverage. I think I'm going to take Will Knight here. Yeah, let's do it. He's only 22 years old. Yes, he is 5'10", but he is a monster. 96 speed, 99 man coverage, 92 zone, 97 acceleration. Yeah, monster in the New York Giants 20-year rebuild. I've done a couple of those. He was in one of them for sure. And I think that's a decent pick. What do you guys think? What should we do here? I think Russ Clemens is probably the best option. 23 years old, Lions franchise animal. He just looks to be really good. We're going to go ahead and take Russ Clemens from when he was 23 years old and bring him in. So far we have players from Lions franchise and a player from Jags franchise. Oh, and the Giants 20-year rebuild. And you know what? I think we're going to try and avenge that. I'm going to go Derek Davidson, another Lions franchise player. I really wanted him to be my next Derwin James, and he really never turned into that. Was a Florida State safety, just was never that great of a ball hawk, never forced as many fumbles as I thought he should have. Hopefully we can change that this time around. Greg Hall is off the board. Tyrone Wilbur's here. You guys remember this crazy guy? I think this could be a good spot to take the first, like, series player. I think I'm going to take Roquan Smith. He feels like too good to still be available. Only 25 years old. And is just overall a beast. We're going to take Roquan Smith. I just saw Lawrence Thomas go to the Eagles. The Eagles are taking all of my past and present Giants franchise players. But Roquan Smith just feels like a good pick. Good speed. Probably too good to still be available. That's my guy. And I have a good Laramie Tunsil story that I've told on the channel before. Let's go Laramie Tunsil. Stud left tackle. Glad he didn't say nah to me. 28 years old. 90 overall. Feel like he's just too good to still be available. So I'm in. Alonzo Wood is gone. Although big 69 Clarence Trent is still available. I think he was a Desperados franchise star. He's good. 89 strength, 89 power moves, 80 block shed, 77 speed. Let's go with big 69, Clarence Trent. That is, and he is, of course, wearing number 69. Welcome back, Clarence Trent. I'm going to pull the trigger. David Njoku. Could still definitely take another tight end down the board. Like, Jaden Rhodes, probably still available. I would say almost certainly. I mean, DeMarcus Holmes, we know, is off the board. But yeah, DeMarcus Holmes is an option. Brian Davis from Lions franchise. Bruce Clemens. I kind of want Bruce Clemens. Please stay on the board, because that's someone who I want. I think I just might go with Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons has kind of been a player I used to trade for in rebuilds a lot. Really fast, good hit power, good coverage. I mean, I feel like the sky is the limit for him. And he's going to be my pick here. Isaiah Simmons should be a lot of fun. And we're getting some real speed at linebacker. Always important. And Jedrick Will is not a bad pick. I feel like I like the Eagles draft a lot from what I've seen. Yeah, okay. You know what? We're going to take Alfonso Peoples for the slot. Brother of Dennis Peoples in the Bengal cinematic universe. He was in Desperados franchise. We traded for him. And we're going to reunite the brothers. Dennis Peoples was our first pick, and now we're going to take Alfonso. Niners franchise, very fast. You know, I think there's good potential there. We're going to go Joey Cummings. He was in Niners franchise. I don't think we've even taken a player from that franchise series. Joey Cummings will be our starting running back for the time being. There was Justin Acosta. I think he was a Lions franchise draft pick, right? Maybe we develop him. Let's go Tariq Woolen. He's had an incredible year in real life. Only normal development in game, but who cares? We're going to go Tariq Woolen here. Super fast. And it's kind of a good foil to Will Knight, our CB1. 5'10 versus 6'4. Both of them can fly. Feel like that's a pretty fun pick. Yeah, Bruce Clemens. Is he still there? Yeah, this is probably about the range we have to take him. We're going to go back to defense here. Take free safety. Bruce Clemens was a beast in Riverside. Really loved Bruce Clemens. He actually looks disgusting based off of some of his attributes here. So he should be a really good pick for us as well. Yes, another Riverside player. Bruce Clemens, though, was a beast. How many of you guys remember Bruce Clemens? Hopefully a lot of you. He was really good. Let's go Jamison Williams then. 98 speed, pretty tough to beat. Only 21 years old. This is probably some of the better value in the draft right now. He is a beast. Can fly, obviously. Kind of my go-to line there. But yeah, 98 speed, I think it fits. Ooh, actually, here's kind of a good one. Zane Herron. I think he was 49ers franchise. He was a tackle out of Texas. Really good pass blocker. We're building a pretty good pass blocking offensive line. Let's go Zane Herron. And that is our second tackle. I think I'm going to do it. Let's go Baron Browning. Kind of a beast for the Broncos, up-and-coming edge rush phenom who played off-ball at Ohio State, kind of moved around quite a bit. He's, a developmental player for us, but we're trying to get some of those guys right now. We'll take the fan favorite Wyatt Anthony, who can really hit from anywhere on the field. He is ridiculous. Welcome Wyatt Anthony to the Chargers. I'm sure that'll be a fan favorite pick. We'll go with Texas legend, hook 'em horns, Connor Williams. Moved from left tackle, where he played at Texas, to guard with the Cowboys, to center with the Dolphins. Has been pretty good, actually. And that will be our fantasy draft. I think we were kind of handcuffed a bit with the second overall pick. We did get a beast at number 2, but yeah, it really made it so the team wasn't as well balanced as it probably should have been. Because the whole great thing about getting the number 2 overall pick is you can get anybody. But we chose to pass on quarterback, and then the options just kind of thinned out down the board quite a bit by the time we got to the back end of the second round. This is our team. A lot of normal development all over the place. Cole Strange probably going to play over Gabe Jackson. Offense, though, looks okay. It looks bad because of the dev trades, but looks okay. And then defensively, Derek Davidson's fun. Will Knight's really good. Probably will go to a 4-3 with this team. Roquan Smith, Isaiah Simmons. We got Ernest Jones. Maybe play him off ball because we could have... Baron Browning could just be a hybrid player for us too, which I don't think would be the worst idea in the world. We'll figure out a role for him. Oh yeah, the CPU gave us Marlon Mack. He destroyed me in franchises for years, so that's kind of fun. Kind of fitting with the NFL rosters are. The Bears got George Talbot from the generational running back. Tyrone Wilbur to the Bears as well. Colby Spencer to the Bears. He was probably someone I was going to really look at quarterback, but he was off the board by the time our second pick came along. The Bengals really... Oh, they got Greg Hall. They got the Hall monitor. I might end up trading for some of these guys too. This is a fantasy franchise. I might go a little bit over the top. You got Marcus Wiley, Matthew Wayne. The Bills, Dorian Tompkins was such a monster in Lions franchise. Derek Winfield was 49ers franchise, I want to say, as was Sanchez Heaney. Some good players in there. The Broncos got Reggie Knight, following the career of a generational receiver. Perry Cox was Niners franchise at corner, I want to say. They got some good ones. The Browns, Dontrell Cobb. They got the Don. They also have Josh Sullivan. Josh Sullivan killed us. And Daniel Brinkley. They got a couple players that we've played against. Corey War in the Riverside Royal. Some decent players in there as well. The Bucks, Willis Burdine. Adam Daniel. I was really thinking about Adam Daniel too. But these players were just not on the board for me to be able to take, unfortunately. Because we had that number 2 overall pick. Which, yeah, we got Dennis Peoples. Pretty sweet. But didn't really get everybody else. Man, the Cardinals, Jamar Wiggins. He was Niners franchise. Dante Buchanan is probably going to be somebody I trade for. He was the first stud receiver, breakout receiver in any of my franchises. We're probably going to do a lot of trades. Paul Garrison goes to the Jets. DeAndre Hubbard was Dolphins franchise on the Jets as well. Omar Williams. Dude, Omar Williams was so good in Ozark State. Another player I'd like to get. But these guys are going to be really tough to trade for. We should have prioritized dev trade. I also got Larry Smith, Eric Browning. What is this team? Jets got everybody. Lions got Raphael Wilkinson. He's a Lion for life. He's never leaving. Oh, he was such a beast in Lions franchise. Aaron Rodgers, Rashawn. They took the Packers too. Oh my goodness. Patriots got the Mack truck. They go from Mac Jones to Mac Hitchcock, the 300-pound quarterback. They got Bryson Hendricks as well. Raiders got Ben Bones. And the reason why this is so funny is because Ben Bones is basically Bo Jackson. Of course the Raiders are going to end up with him. Ben Bones was someone we could have taken as well. That would have been a good pick. Jalen Riddick. Maybe I'm forgetting. Maybe the other receiver, because Jalen Riddick I thought was in that that video of doing 10 years of drafts. Another generational receiver. I think he was in that video for sure. They got Roland Francisco just before I could take him. The Rams, Cooper Kupp, they keep him. But they also get Justin Herbert, Austin Eckler they stole. They got Tyrell Hazleton, who was in Lions franchise, drafted by the Texans. Was the superstar X Factor, or superstar corner that we ended up trading for in the Rod God trade. Remember, we traded Chris Godwin? Ravens, Josh Allen, and Jonathan Allen, and Jamar Chase. Pretty good team, this Ravens team. Oh, my goodness. They got Orlando Jones, who was Desperados franchise. Titus Avant was Dolphins franchise. Saints got Gerard Knight. We saw that happen. And Howard Russell from Giants franchise. Seahawks. They got Lawrence the Boss Ross from Dolphins franchise. Devarius Givens from Desperados. Steelers. Surely they got somebody. Matthew Schmidt from Desperados franchise. I had a different name for him that you may remember. Texans got Bradley Bonner and Alex Espinoza. They got Saquon. They got Luke Townsend, who is a really, really good corner. Jeremiah Goldsberry, Brian Davis. Tim Washington from Riverside. Oh, okay. Well, that just goes straight through. Yeah, I am shocked to see this go through. I do kind of want that first-round pick because that's valuable in trades down the line. But, yes, we are getting a former franchise star in Dante Buchanan from 49ers franchise. He is superstar dev. He was a beast out of South Dakota. He was like a 5th-round pick and ended up being a super high overall. The overall formula was different back in the day when I took him. So 85 was like really good still, but not crazy. Like you could get 90s and stuff back in like Madden 15 or 16 or 17. But yeah, he was a beast. And we don't really need Alfonso Peoples now, but I'm not really sure what his trade value is. We could trade him. We could trade Jamison Williams, but I don't really want to do that. But I don't think we're going to be able to trade for him. He is Oh, we probably can actually. Is trading broken in this in fantasy? Oh, I'm all about it. I'll take Ray Stevens right now, please. They really like Alfonso Peoples. I don't know why. Yeah, Dolphins franchise Ray Stevens. I'm gonna acquire Ray Stevens. Give me that. Let's go, Alfonso Peoples. I broke up the brothers. I'm a home wrecker. I break up families. Juwan James and a 7th-round pick for Ray Stevens. He is only an 83 overall, but he was a monster in Dolphins franchise. And basically what I've done, like in a reasonable way, like I can't get Raphael Wilkinson, but I got the stars of 3 different franchise series. Dante Buchanan from Niners, Ray Stevens from Dolphins, and obviously Dennis Peoples was the best player I've ever had probably in Jaguars franchise. Now it's a fun team for me because I have 3 stud receivers on offense. Going to be close. Yes, that is accepted. Jakeem Grant, a 2 and a future 3, brings the hall monitor to your screens here in the NFL. And it's a pretty good addition to our linebacking core. Yes. Okay, Jamison Williams, Isaiah Spiller, and a 5 gets me a 2 and a 3 from the Raiders. I would like to get a first-round pick somehow. We just didn't need Jamison Williams. We had Ray Stevens. We have Dante Buchanan. I'm already going to struggle to get these 3 receivers involved. Hey, Will Knight's over here. Will Knight, a.k.a. The Shadow, by the way. He had no picture in that franchise. Greg Hall. Big hit. 3rd and 13. That's open. Well, it was. That's going to be an interception. And a safety? They're going to give him forward progress down to the 1. Come on, dude. It's a brutally bad pick. He just kind of had it in his hands and handed it off to the to the DB. Oh, no, Eckler. Oh, ball came out! It's recovered by us. We got the football back. That was a huge hit. Was that Bruce Clemens? I kind of forgot I drafted Derek Davidson. I think it was Bruce Clemens who hit him. Yeah, he's wearing number 34 for us. That was a huge hit. Oh my goodness. There we go. Like, that's what I wanted to do. Just give Dennis Peoples a chance. I don't know that he's going to drop it. Wait. They're saying he's short? No way. Ooh, a little Will Knight blitz. I have no idea how I'm going to edit this video. Oh, down he goes. It's Ernest Jones. Huh. I love the play action boot where it just rolls you right into the fucking sack. Oh, the hall monitor. Just like old times. Remember when Stephen Tulloch tore his ACL doing that celebration? Got to be careful. Will Knight playing in the slot too. Okay. 2nd and 18. Jameis. Oh, what a beast. There we go. Is that Dante Buchanan? Nice. Finally can get him going. Ray Stevens. I mean, I have stud receivers from my franchise past. But we're going to hit Dennis Peoples this time, actually. Dante Buchanan was on the outside. Dennis Peoples found himself in the slot. He's beasting right now. And he's actually slot right. He might get an opportunity here. We're actually going to try and lob it deep. Oh, my God. Classic throw out of sack. Oh, man. I hate this game. The throw out of sack interception down the field is my least favorite implementation ever in Madden, I think. I prefer when it's just like it kind of hits the ground like 5 yards away from the quarterback. It's like you have the strength to get it all the way down the field just so it can find a DB's hands. The safety. Braxton Miller is definitely not in this franchise. Russ Clemens bringing down the quarterback. I just want to throw a fade. We could definitely get in the end zone otherwise. But I want someone to go up and get it. Oh, Dante. Couldn't do it. Only Ray Stevens remains on the field right now. He's going to win on a slant. There he is. Ray Stevens. Touchdown. It's funny with Dante Buchanan, but especially Ray Stevens. These guys were in franchises so long ago that some of the like face scans or whatever you'd call it, like faces that you can choose from, just aren't even options in the game. I think Ray Stevens was one where we could get kind of close, but couldn't find the exact one. Oh, win rack catches versus single coverage. Okay. Well, Ray Stevens is open. We're just going to go to him. Little slot wheel. I mean, they're probably just going to double him. This gets a little bit congested, but maybe with a pass lead. I pressed the wrong button. Oh my God, it worked out. I wanted Dennis Peoples. I was so sick. Ray Stevens, back of the end zone. Double coverage. I pass-led the ball with left trigger. But I was going for Peoples. That ends up being a sick play. Oh, I don't know if he got 2 feet down, though. They might review this. They might take it away. They might take it away. I don't know if that right foot got down. Like, he kind of lifts it up right as he catches it. What is the call here? They're going to give it to him. They're going to say he caught it. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty sick play. What a throw from Alex Soto. Holy cow. This includes everything. It includes one-off videos that I've done. It includes some rebuilds. It includes big series, especially. Get to him. Clemens brings down the quarterback. Jameis Winston cannot escape the speed and pursuit of Russ Clemens. Nice play. He was on the ground. Or actually, no, that was Baron Browning. Clemens lunges out and grabs him, and we'll get the football back. Want to go deep for Peoples. Ray Stevens made a huge play. I'd like to get Dante Buchanan some run after catch opportunity. But Joey Cummings is back to return. We'll see if we can make somebody miss. Eludes one defender. Can't break other tackles. Draft Dennis Peoples, and we are going to be sacked. I tried to get that to Dennis Peoples down the field. They're really wise about double covering him. I mean, you can see even now. Look how far the free safety's shaded over. They're certainly worried about Dennis Peoples, but there he is. Weren't worried enough, clearly. Let me try that play I tried earlier. Slot wheel. It's going to be a switch release at the line. They do bump into each other, and they just kind of took it away. We're going to dunk it down to Dante Buchanan. He'll break one tackle, and we'll pick up the first down after some fancy footwork and some strength being shown off as well. Deep down the field. Peoples, dude, first of all, I mean, all Madden's ridiculous. All Madden's ridiculous. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at, right? Can I have the thing? Dennis Peoples, I mean, this, if, you know the age-old expression, if they're even, he's leaving? How does Bless Austin run with this? Like, I feel like we have a step the whole way. I tried to pass lead ahead. Didn't get out there. He makes a great tip. Great pass breakup. Nearly intercepted by fake Jalen Ramsey and Andre Sisco. And then, are you joking me that this is a pick? He literally suctions it up like a vacuum with his asshole. This is the interception? I know it doesn't matter, but that's the interception? And then he turns into freaking Barry Sanders. Goes, I mean, dude, I mean, not even Barry. He's Marshawn Lynch against the Saints. It's unbelievable. But that will do it for this first episode. I know this is probably not a series that's going to be like hugely viewed by people unfamiliar with the channel, but this is like a big fan service series. I'm going to try and trade for more players that were staples of different franchises. I know most of you are not going to remember Joey Cummings or even Dante Buchanan, but he's not going anywhere. But we bring back, you know, Alex Soto, Greg Hall, Roquan Smith might be on the move. Maybe I'll trade for a pick or a player from the series. I don't know that Alex Soto's the guy. He could be. I'm going to try him out, but I know everyone loves Alex Soto. We'll give it a shot, but that's going to do it for me, guys. I will change the traits around for some players who need it to fit what they actually had in-game, because that was a bit of an oversight for me. I forgot about traits. But that will do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.